Good evening, friends. Welcome to Prabhu KB's YouTube channel. I am the CEO, Managing Partner of Fibocan LLP. As you know, Fibocan is into the business of enabling wealth. We enable wealth through training, coaching, mentoring, helping clients devise their investment strategies through our technology solutions and offerings. Before going into today's video, one request: there are people who are not receiving my notification, and request them to not only subscribe but also click the bell icon so that they can receive notification immediately when I publish the video. In today's video, we'll be discussing about the market performance and we will analyze the trends for today, what happened, that is November 16, 2021, Tuesday. Nifty closed 0.6% down, 17,999, and Bank Nifty fell 1%, 38,307. Before we go into the details, one thing we have to note here: Bank Nifty has been severely underperforming Nifty, which you have been highlighting, and the underperformance is going to continue for some more time. Bank Nifty components, when you look at the components, other than AU Bank and Bandhan Bank, no, AU Bank jumped by 2.6%. All the other banks fell anywhere from 1% or 0.5% or so. Particularly the heavyweights like HDFC fell by 0.5%, Axis by 1%. SBI continues its fall even further by falling by 2.3%. Some synopsis of the bankings. Axis Bank is below all the DMAs. All the banks other than Kotak and Bandhan and AU are below the exponential moving average. HDFC Bank is very close, just 2% above the 200-day moving average. If it goes below the 200-day moving average, same fate as that of Axis Bank will happen. But I don't expect that to go below 200-day moving average. ICICI Bank, at the beginning of this month, on November 2nd or 3rd, we had indicated that this month ICICI Bank will fall. While the entire world was telling ICICI Bank will go up, we stated that. In fact, people can go back and check that video. ICICI Bank is falling. Same was the case with Reliance. We told Reliance will fall, while I could see many people were saying Reliance will go up. Anyway, we'll come to Reliance. So overall, the banking trend is weak, and if this trend continues, we will see further fall in banks. On the financials, HDFC remained, it was down today, slightly down, I would say 0.8%, while Bajaj Twins remained flat. HDFC, after a significant up move, we can see some sideways movement. That is what I expect. While Bajaj Finance and Bajaj Twins, already they are undergoing sideways movement. On the NBFC's front, Manappuram continued its fall. It fell yesterday by 9%. Today again it fell by 3.8%. The reason is it formed a kicker candle. It has formed the kicker candle in the weekly chart also. Hence, we can expect significant downfall from these levels unless otherwise there is some reversal happens. Muthoot also fell today by 3%. Muthoot, it formed the first reversal. Shriram also, Shriram jumped up today by 1.38%. Still, we maintain our position that Shriram, because it opened a gap down, normally if it opens gap down, it closes in the direction where it opened. Hence, we still feel that Shriram might close down lower in this week. On the oil and telecom, we feel Bharti and Reliance fell 1% and Reliance fell by 2.3%. Reliance is in a significant downtrend both in the short term, that is daily, and in the medium term, which is weekly. Hence, we will see further fall in Reliance in the coming weeks. On the IT front, HCL was down, while Infy, TCS and other things remained flat. Tech Mahindra, LTA, LTTS and Mphasis continued its up move. Overall, Infy looks set to go up. TCS is trying to cross the middle band in the weekly. If it crosses, then it is out of the danger and it can continue its up move, while HCL looks little weak overall on the IT pack. Next, we go to consumer goods. Consumer goods, Page Industries jumped by 1%, Pidilite by 0.5%, Trent by 2.9%. Whereas all other stocks, Nestle, PVR, Titan, ABFRL remained flat, while Asian Paints, Berger Paints, Britannia, ITC, Bata, everything was falling significantly, anywhere from 0.5% to 1.2%. That explains today why Nifty also fell significantly. Reason, the HDFC Twins, the heavyweights, Reliance, Hindustan Lever, Nestle, nothing supported Nifty. The only one who supported Nifty, we will talk when we come to that sector. Next is metals. Metals look terribly weak, as I have stated, excepting Vedanta and probably National Aluminium. Jindal Steel in particular, it is just above the 200-day moving average. If tomorrow, if it opens gap down and goes below that, I am sure that there will be a significant fall in that also. On the automobile fronts, today all the automobiles fired. The star was Maruti. In fact, I told that Maruti was the star not just for automobile, for Nifty as a whole. Maruti jumped by 7%, followed by M&M and others. All jumped by 2%, 3.3% or so. So automobile is definitely doing well. In fact, Hero Motor is also doing well, and we can see further up move in automobile in the coming days. We have included pharma also because that is one of the important component. Pharma is also going down. All the pharma stocks were down today, and generally for the week also it is looking down. On the others, Adani Enterprise fell by 2.3%, while the long-term trend is intact. Apollo Hospital remained flat, DLF remained flat, IEX, IRCTC, Polycab, everything remained flat. IRCTC jumped by 2%, while all others remained flat. With all these things, what we can expect? If Nifty, no component of Bank Nifty is going to fire, we can see significant fall coming in the Bank Nifty in the coming days, and Nifty will also go down. Nifty, the range that we gave yesterday, still we maintain the same range. That is 17,798.20 on the lower time frame on the downward side, and 18,111.84 on the upside. That will be the range within which Nifty will close for this week. When I say week, it is week ending Thursday, not Friday. Please understand, because it is weekly settlement option. On the Bank Nifty, it moved below the 50-day moving average. So decisively. So that is a dangerous sign. The reason is, if there is a panic selling and then if it goes down, then there will be a sudden pushing coming back, and so that the market can go up. However, that is not the case. Gradual grinding down, that's a very dangerous sign. And now it is below 50-day moving average. The only thing is that the 60-minute chart, 1 hour chart, the 161.8 Fibonacci retracement is at 38,199.83. That will act as a support. Even if that fails, the 261.8 retracement is at 37,744. So hence now I expect Bank Nifty not go below 37,800 levels, and it cannot cross 38,980 before end of this week. As always, please subscribe to my video, click the bell icon, and encourage your friends and unknown person to subscribe to my video. Lastly, the objective of this video is only for training and educational purpose. Please discuss with your investment advisor before making any investment decision. Thank you very much.